forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, and back here at home, let's head over for another look at this hot forecast.
Yeah, temperatures way higher than they should be this time of year.
Yeah, so the average high for this time of year only should be upper 80s in Salt Lake City, but we got to 105, 106. Looks like there might be a little discrepancy coming in from the National Weather Service, so we'll wait to see what the official high is. It looks like we got to 106, but whether or not that'll be the official high, we'll have to wait and see. But either way, 105, 106. That is way too hot and very close to the all-time record high of 107 in Salt Lake City, not just for the month of September, in recorded history. Right now we're sitting at 103 with a breezy northwesterly wind at 11 miles per hour. So it's hot, breezy, hazy. Doesn't really feel all that nice along the Wasatch Front. It's also 98 degrees in Logan currently. It's 100 in Hanksville, 101 in Moab. 109 down in St. George, and for those of you in St. George, you also broke a record by getting to 111, and I know that there are going to be a lot of records that were broken today, so make sure that you stay tuned later on. We have one more day of really high heat. The heat advisories that we have for the western half of the state, including the Wasatch Front, and the excessive heat warnings for Lower Washington County, Glen Canyon, and Lake Powell, those will continue through tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. And then these will finally go away going into Thursday, as we do have some changes on the way. We still have high pressure dominating our weather, but there has been a little bit of moisture that's found its way into the southwestern portion of our area, the westernmost half of our area. A few showers trying to develop off the base of the Uintas in the higher terrain, and any shower in southeast Utah has faded away rather quickly. So as we move throughout the next couple of days in southern Utah, moisture will be increasing, and of course we'll take all of that. That should help out with the heat at least a little bit. But maybe you're going to go see Reno take on the Bees tonight at America's most beautiful ballpark. It's going to be a little hot at first pitch, but as we go through the evening, the weather should be looking quite nice by the final out, with temperatures eventually falling into the 80s. You won't have to worry about wet weather. Just make sure that you have plenty of hydration out at the game. Tomorrow, those daytime highs in northern Utah are going to be very similar compared to what we saw today. 105 in Salt Lake City, 100 degrees in Logan for September 7th. That's hot. 98 degrees in Vernal, 94 in Cedar City, and it's going to be hot again in St. George. Just not quite as hot as today with a daytime high of 107, but in southeastern Utah, just as hot with a high of 105 in Moab. So as we begin the long-range futurecast, high pressure controlling our weather through tomorrow. But look off to the northwest. There's an upper-level trough that's going to help move this high pressure out of the way, introducing more of a west-northwesterly flow that's going to help drag in some cooler temperatures by Friday. Moisture will start to increase a little bit more down in southern Utah as we go into late weekend into the early stretches of next week, though. There is a tropical system, now Hurricane K. The remnants of what that could be could eventually lead to a southerly flow, which some of that tropical moisture could find its way into the Beehive state, or wet weather chances, if that is the case, will continue to increase. And here's a look at the chance of precipitation in St. George over the next 5 days. And you can see by Saturday and Sunday about a 20% chance up to 30% on Monday. Then even along the Wasatch Front, we could see those chances for wet weather increasing going from Sunday into Monday. Keep your fingers crossed. As for St. George, we'll still be at 106 to 107 for your Wednesday and Thursday. But by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, look at the daytime highs come down more so low to mid-90s for Saturday and Sunday, with a chance for showers and a few thunderstorms by the end of the weekend into early next week. Then along the Wasatch Front, record territory will be above the record tomorrow, in record territory on Thursday, but then into the weekend it's low 90s, overnight lows in the 60s, and looking a little bit further down the road, actually have a high temperature that could be in the 80s by next Tuesday. That sounds nice. Glenn, Emily?
It sounds wonderful.